Hello, readers. Today we're going to start out by reading aloud the book, Pete the Cat and His Four Groovy Buttons. Here we go. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with four big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much he sang this song. My buttons, my four groovy buttons. My buttons, my four groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 3. 4 take away 1 equals 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my three groovy buttons. My buttons, my three groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2. 3 take away 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my two groovy buttons. My buttons, my two groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1. 2 take away 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my one groovy button. My button, my one groovy button. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 0. 1 take away 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness no! Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button, and he kept on singing his song. It's all good. My buttons still have my belly button. My button still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. The end. Okay, readers, let's get into our lesson now. We just read Pete the Cat and his four groovy buttons. There's a pattern in the book that helps us to read almost every page. There's always a part that's the same on each page, and then something that changes and is different. The song was the pattern in this book. Like my buttons, my four groovy buttons. My buttons, my three groovy buttons. And then my two groovy buttons. And then one button. But what about the end after 0? Do you remember? After Pete loses all of his buttons, he still has his belly button. That was a surprise, wasn't it? The pattern broke. It was different. Surprise endings are fun, but they can be hard work to read. We might need to bring 2 or 3 or even every power to the job. Just like when things got hard for Pete, you know that sometimes hard parts appear in your books. The words change on each page, and the patterns can change, usually at the end, but also in the middle. But when you get to those parts, do you cry? Goodness, no, you keep on reading because you have strong reading muscles. Today, I want to teach you that sometimes books can feel harder because the author tricks you. Books have patterns, and then whoops, the pattern breaks. It usually happens on the last page. Readers need to bring every power they have to solve that page. Time to try this out. I'll read this book, Picnic by Phyllis Root. As I read, I'm going to be on the lookout for where the page where the pattern breaks. It's often the last page. Here's how the pattern goes in this book. Mouse finds cookies. You can read the next few pages along with me by following the pattern. Mouse finds apples. Mouse finds bread. Mouse finds cheese. Mouse finds strawberries. Mouse finds dog. Ooh, that page is a little different because he finds a dog, which is an animal and not food. I wonder if the next page is going to be even more different. Okay, wait, this page looks way different. Should I stop and cry? Goodness, no. Okay, I'll bring my powers to help me read this. Let's see. Picture power. Yep, that can help me here. First of all, the picture looks different. On every page, Mouse was in the picture, and now Mouse isn't there, but I see dog. He's looking at a bone. It looks like this time dog, not Mouse, finds something to eat. Okay, time to activate pointer power. This does not say mouse, does it? The first word. I need to get my lips ready to say the first sound. Activate sound power. D, d. Oh, I see dog in the picture. Dog starts with d. Dog. Yes, this must be the word dog. Okay, dog. Oh, the pattern was mouse finds. I wonder if it's dog finds. Dog finds. Okay, I see a snap word. A. Dog finds. Sorry, that keeps popping up. There we go. Dog finds a what could that word be? Bone. Will you reread this page with me? Dog finds a bone. Wow, the last page of this book looks different again. Okay, super readers, bring all the powers you know to help you read this page. Activate pointer, picture, sound, and snap word powers. I've underlined the snap words for you. Go ahead. All right, let's read it now together. Mouse and dog have a, did you figure out this tricky word at the end? Maybe you used the picture to find out it was picnic. Mouse and dog have a picnic. Readers, as you read harder and harder books, you are going to need to bring every power you have, especially when the pattern breaks. Be on the lookout for surprises. There will be new words on every page, and the pattern usually breaks at the end of the book. Sometimes the patterns even break in the middle of the book. Don't get tricked. Use all of your powers to help you through. Time to get to your comfy reading spot, tune out all distractions, and read for at least 15 minutes. And then when you're finished reading for the day, you can think about what reading superpowers helped you out when the pattern broke or when the reading got tough. Go be readers and do your best. Bye-bye.